Hello Idle Hero fans, thank you for joining me today as I'm going to be making a video for my friendship summons. I have about 500 of the heart currency on this account and about 500 on my main account, so it should be quite a few draws. I can also do the free draw for the heroic summon on this one. Nothing important, but didn't expect it to be. Just getting them out of the way because they're here. Couldn't hurt. So yeah, I have about 100 draws to do altogether for the friendship summons, so might as well get started so the video's not too long. Most of them are, again, probably going to be 2 and 3 star heroes because that's the way the friendship summon is set up. Well, that's not too bad. Divine Spirit. Now, since the release of those new light heroes, it has become a lot easier for people to make them. Like getting your 5-star heroes to 6 and 7. It's still really hard to get light heroes to level 8 and 9, of course. I've never actually seen a level 9 light or dark hero. So that speaks as a testament to its difficulty, because there are people who have literally spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this game and still don't have it done. But that's just the way it is, I guess. It has become pretty obvious. Oh, Bade. Not great, but he's fodder. He will be used for something, I'm sure. I have Lutz on this account at 7 stars, so I need to get Lutz leveled up. Lutz has become a lot better with the new buff. Makes his attack hit 4 enemies, or his ability hit 4 enemies instead of just the 2 frontliners. But that's another one of those new guys. Anyway, getting back to my point, it's become pretty obvious that the main strategy for a lot of people right now is to get 4 exceptionally strong heroes to 9 stars. So we're looking at like Mickey, Aiden, Demon Hunter, Ice Blink, or just any characters like they see top tier, Karam for example. Getting those characters to level 9 and then throwing 2 other heroes like a light and a dark hero to make sure that you get the rainbow faction bonus is very powerful right now. Because I think it's just because the characters are kind of unbalanced at this current time. Characters like Karam and Aiden and Demon Hunter and those other ones I mentioned, they're far stronger than pretty much every other hero at this point. So due to that imbalance, if you can get a few of those characters and then give them the rainbow bonus, which is like 10% extra strength and HP, or attack and HP, sorry, it makes your team so much stronger. So that's what a lot of the higher end players are doing now that they can get their light and dark heroes up to 8 and 9 stars, or 7 and 8 stars, sorry. More hearts needed. Okay, that actually went a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to. Maybe I kind of skipped through them a little fast. I'll jump onto my main account there now. Just 1 second. Switch over. Alright, so let's get this be right back thing out of here. There we are. Alright, so claim this now too. Alright, so let's get the heart summons done here. On this account, I'm not really looking for too much. I mainly need Abyss heroes and Skull faction heroes, because I need to level up my Aiden from level 8 to 9. As well as I need Karam. I need another 5-star Karam, because I can make an 8-star Karam right now if I just had the second Karam to start the chain. Because you need 2 of them to get them to level 6. I currently have 1, but as soon as I can get the second one, I'll have an 8-star Karam on my team. But until I can get that, I'm kind of stuck not being able to use him, unfortunately. Roy, it's my arch nemesis. I have been getting a nice few 4 stars from these, so that's not too bad. I did get a 5-star from my last, my alternate accounts. The Bade was pretty good. If I could hook something like Karam, that'd be amazing. It's incredibly unlikely, but you can always hope. Let's clear out some of this garbage. There we go. So yeah, these summons are actually going a little bit quicker than I thought. I'm getting a lot of light and dark heroes now. I think it's taunting me because I said that light and dark wasn't very strong. And in my defense, it isn't for most players because it's so hard to get those leveled up that it requires a lot of money to get the heroes. But they've progressively made it easier. First with the profit tree, and then now with these new 4, 5, and 6 star light and dark heroes. They kind of add like an extra means of getting them leveled up. So that helps a lot. But those options weren't available when I started, so I kind of ruled out the thought of getting those heroes high level because it was just too unfeasible. I know I'm not going to spend the amount of money that it would have required back then. I'm only going to keep 4 of these guys though. I will start working on light heroes and dark heroes, but I'm not going to commit an exorbitant amount of space to it. Still doesn't seem worth it to me. Mirage, of course. Mirage is not too bad. I don't really have a lot of fortress heroes that I need to make, though, so he's kind of wasted material. Actually, that's not really true, though, because I'm very close to getting the Militants event done. So I need, like, 40, 37 more battles to get OD01. And I'm pretty sure I still have him available here. Yes, so I still have him here as well. And with that being the case, I can make him 6 star pretty easily. What does it take to make him 6 star? This guy. What am I looking at in terms of these guys? None. That's detrimental. But in the long run, I might end up making OD01 because he is pretty strong now. His ability is, the silence to mages is not great, but he has a 95% damage to all units, which is actually pretty strong. Just because the meta is kind of changing into that, where you want to be able to kill all of your units, or all of your opponent's units as fast as possible. And before, that was best achieved by assassins because you could just take down 1 or 2 of their attackers and they would be pretty much nullified. But nowadays, with Aiden being so popular, that actually is almost more detrimental than it is of help. So unless you can crowd control Aiden or kill him in the front row, you're in a lot of trouble. So that's why a lot of these mages that hit every unit are becoming more and more popular. Aiden is kind of defining the meta right now, so that'll tell you how strong he is, because him sitting in the second row, being alive, when if your back row has 4 units dead and he's still alive, he's doing way too much damage. He can do upwards from 800,000 to 1 million damage just by himself in a PvP fight, and that's insane. Especially when paired with like Mickey. Mickey is even worse because you can't get to him. She dodges everything, and it makes it really hard to take him down. But there are counters to that. Lutz was one of them. He still kind of is, but it's not as good as he was before because now you don't hit front targets all the time. Lutz is a better unit overall, but I think he was a better Aiden counter before. Stupid alarm. But they had to do something with him because that was his only purpose. So they had to change him up. So I can understand that. It makes sense to me. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. I didn't expect it to be too long anyway because it's just the friendship summons. If I had to guess, they're probably going to have an actual summon event pretty soon. So we'll be able to get a lot of summons done then. I have 12,000 gems. And I actually don't have many heroic scrolls. I don't know why that happens. So many more of my friends and peers that I talk with on the line chat have way more scrolls than I do. I really have to pay more attention to the marketplace. I don't refresh that half as often as I should. So if there's one thing, if you're doing everything you can in this game, like if you're going through the Brave Trial, if you're doing all your plunders, you're doing all the like secondary quests to get as much profit as you can from gold and gold guild coins and things of that nature. Always make sure you're also refreshing the marketplace. I think it's every 3 hours, because you get a lot of heroic scrolls, you get a lot of dust, and you get a lot of the arena combat tokens and the chips for the casino. So you don't want to miss out on that stuff. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good day.